Okay, here's a budget for someone earning $2,841.52. This is actually my budget or a quick look into it. Again, I have organized my expenses here and their totals here. So I tithe, which is 10% of my income, which means I should be tithing on average $284 a month. Again, referring to the richest man in Babylon saving a tenth of my income for myself or an emergency, that's another $284. On average, since I'm not really big in cooking and I have taken fast food out of my budget, I spend $100 a month because I am a single person household. I don't have any kids. I don't live with any roommates or anyone like that. So I can manage on about $100 a month on groceries. My rent is $835. My light bill actually moved up and it's $83.79. My water has been consistent at $55.25. I have a car loan at $410.47. My insurance is $155.10. My renter's insurance, which is required by the property that I'm renting from, is $28.75. My internet is $73.69. My phone is prepaid, so I'm able to save money there, and I pay $38.59 for gas per month. Since I only go to work, church, and home, I'm only spending about $60 a month, and my car is pretty fuel efficient, so I'm good. And for personal things like hair, gym memberships, and things like that, I budgeted $140, leaving me with a balance of $292.88, which means I can increase in my savings area if I wanted to, because I'm trying to make it to $1,000 in my emergency fund, which is suggested by Dave Ramsey on baby step 1. For as if like something happens with my car, like I know I need to replace all 4 tires on my car, so I could actually take some of this $292.88 and put that money towards new tires. I know that I need an oil change. That's something that he actually itemizes in his quick budget form. I can take some of that money and put it there. I could also continue to work towards paying off my car altogether, which I owe about $1,300 on it. I could also make minimum payments on my student loans, which are currently in forbearance, but still, that means they're suspended, but they're still collecting interest. I could also include in a line item, which a lot of teachers probably should, is the money we spend on our classrooms, like buying kids incentives and decorations, things like that. Also, I could include Christmas gifts, things like that. Like, so I have some wiggle room in my budget. But what I wanted to show pretty much was how you can itemize your budget, like look at everything that you spend money on, including your personal life, and how much those things are coming up to. If according to this sheet you have more money left over, it's possible that you are getting to the end of the month and you're not reinvesting that money in yourself or somewhere positive that benefits you, like paying off a debt or saving that money. So you may want to look at that. I know, sadly to say, I looked at my bank card statements and a lot of my money was spent in the drive-through, going. So another thing that Dave Ramsey suggests is to, one, cut up your credit card. Stop using credit cards because that's a payment that you're just throwing away on stuff. Another thing is to not use debit cards, but to actually use cash because that actually kind of, you feel it more when you're spending that type of money. You're not as eager to just, pass your cash out the window. Breaking $100 bill hurts, things like that. Organizing the cash that you're going to use into an envelope system where you only spend what is in that envelope for those categorized items, such as like if you had an envelope for food, and you only put $100 for food in there, then you would only spend that money. I would also put my personal money in an envelope and only spend that money there. And gas, I would put in an envelope and only spend that money for that item. Again, teachers, we really shouldn't be broke. I mean, we make a fairly decent amount of money depending on what your expenses are. Another thing that he talks about is the debt snowball, which is, like I said, I owe another $1,300 on my car, and at the rate of paying $410 a month, and I'm seeing that I have a balance of $292.88 in my budget, I could actually take that money and make an additional half payment almost on my car and try and speed up that process until that payment is all the way gone. And if you have student loans like I do, then you would take the money that you were spending on your car loan and invest it towards paying off your student loans in order to eliminate that as fast as possible. So if you have any questions about how to do a budget, I'm here. Again, I'm not really too shy about showing people my income. I mean, what's the repercussions? They're going to get mad and give me some more money because Lord knows I can use it. So this is my budget. And if you have any questions, please let me know.